Doug Walker. You're watching The Crazy House, Crazy McCormick.
All right, are we good? Are we good? Double check. What up, y'all? Welcome to the Crazy House. I'm Crazy McCormick. Thank you guys for waiting patiently for me to fix up the usual technical difficulties, but it's always different technical difficulties. How is everybody's week? I hope everybody had a good week so far. Mine's been great because as of this past Tuesday, I officially quit my job working full-time as a factory worker, and I am now back to doing full-time self-employment. So not only am I going to be getting income from doing this and from Twitch and some other shit that I have planned. Yeah, I think that's the end of the sentence. Sorry, like I kind of like rushed at the last second to try to clear up some stuff in the background so that way it looks nice on this shit. But as promised, this week's episode, I promised you guys that we were going to go through some of the music videos from the list of the people that were in the destruction stage set up for the Gathering of the Juggalos. But first things first, though, we definitely have to get into some news. Because reasons, obviously. So let's go ahead. See, Jokes on You says, I'm happy I got 11 days off of work for the Gathering. Dude, I'm at a point now where I can take infinite. Which, I'm happy about that because, like, yes, I would have gotten the Gathering off for doing the job that I was doing. However, I would much rather be doing stuff on my own and working for myself because okay? People in a work environment is not fun for me. And eventually it just got overwhelming. I won't go fully into the details. Just know I am doing stuff on my own and I am happy where I am as of this moment. So good to see that you are going to be going to the Gathering of the Juggalos. I also will be there. There have been some announcements with things that have been going on at the Gathering, but we'll get into that at a later time. First things and foremost, I have to talk about this because this is apparently something that I overlooked. And it was that the Thuggish Ruggish Mafia tour is going on, consisting of 3-6 Mafia, all 5 members of Bone Thugs and Harmony, and Tech 9, which is actually pretty fucking dope. So we have here a big, almost it's like a month and a half of dates that they've got going on. And so, according to Live Nation, it'll actually start right after the Gathering of the Juggalos. So, if you are in said cities and states, be on the lookout for that. I mean, for God's sakes, it's 3-6 Mafia, Bone Thugs, and Tech 9. So we definitely have to take a look at these. So, right outside the gate after the Gathering of the Juggalos, the first one that they are going to be doing is in Rogers, Arkansas, on the 21st of August. Then they get a day off, and it's the 23rd of August in Indianapolis. I always fuck that city name up. Or maybe I am saying it right. Indianapolis. Okay. Indianapolis, Indiana. Although there's a little asterisk right next to it, and the footnote says that anything with an asterisk is without Tekanina. Unfortunately, though, that show is the only one that does not have Tech 9 on the bill. August 24th, Clarkston, Michigan. Now they're only showing the cities and states, those being the locations, the cities, the states, and the motherfucking dates. It's not showing the venue. So it looks like you motherfuckers, if you are interested, which you should be because it's Tech 9, 3-6 Mafia, and fucking Bone Thugs, which, all 3 of them under the same roof, back to back to back gangsta shit. Why wouldn't you want to fucking see this? All right, so anyways, yeah, like I said, on the 24th, Clarkston, Michigan. August 28th, St. Louis, Missouri. And then the 29th, Tinley Park, Illinois. If any of these cities means anything to you, just, say, hey, I live there near there, or something to that effect. Then the last day of the month of August, the 31st, Darien Center, New York. Wow, they got 2 days to fucking cross from the Midwest over to the East Coast. Then after that, it's September 4th at Wantagh, New York. On the 5th is Camden, New Jersey. And then on the 6th of September, Holmdel, New Jersey. The 7th, Virginia Beach, Virginia. The 10th is Charlotte, North Carolina. Home of the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion. The 12th is Nashville, Tennessee. The 13th, is Huntsville, Alabama. September 14th is Alpharetta, Georgia. That's a weird name for a city. That sounds relatively small. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. After that, the 18th, Jacksonville, Florida. The 19th, West Palm Beach, Florida. The 20th is Tampa, Florida. Wow, they're hitting all the major cities in Florida. Let's see. 25th of September is Dallas, Texas. The 27th is Austin, Texas. And the 28th is Houston, Texas. October 2nd, Phoenix, Arizona. October 3rd, Chula Vista, California. And last but not least, October 4th, Concord, California. But like I said before, it's fucking 369. It's 3-6 Mafia, Bone Thugs and Harmony with Flesh and Bone, and Tech 9 with DJ Quick and other special guests. Why wouldn't you want to fucking go to the show? You know what I'm saying? Like, I might be down to go to drive over to Clarkston just so that way I can see this show, because they're not coming to Grand Rapids and Clarkston, which I believe is on the east side of Michigan, over in the Detroit area. Would definitely be down to fucking do that shit. What up, Sparta? So yeah, definitely gonna be checking this motherfucker out. I'm happy for that. Let's see, what else we got? I know we got some other shit. Oh yeah, this next piece of material, this has recently been fucking announced, which I think, to the surprise of more than half of the fucking Juggalo community, that this is actually happening now, and is the fifth and final show for the Ultra Live Monster 5. It's happening September 13th on a Saturday at South Padre Island, Texas. I'm assuming it's the Juggalo Island show. Now, the thing that they said that they wanted to do was to have this fucking show somewhere in the fucking Bahamas. Well, I guess that's not going to work, and I have no idea where South Padre Island is. So we should probably Google that. Let's go to the University of Google and educate ourselves. All right, South Padre Island, Texas. Let's take a look. Okay, come on, Wikipedia. TripAdvisor. Okay, so South Padre Island. Oh, yeah, that's definitely like right off the fucking ridge. Haha. All right, so let's open that up. Here's what I found. So here we are. This right here is South Padre Island. Right there in the Gulf of America, fam. It's just a little ways out. But yep. So right about maybe it looks like to be about maybe what? A few fucking minutes away from Brownsville, Matamoros, Texas. The closest major city that I know of would be right here, Corpus Christi. But you go here, we got Padre Island, and here we are, South Padre Island, where this area right here. Oh hell, and there's a 7-Eleven on that motherfucker. So look at this. Yep, you take this road. I don't know if it's up or under or what, but boom. Holy shit, like the Gulf of America. Oh, that's dope 89. This looks nuts. What up, Swill? So yeah, it looks like this little island. Well, I mean, hey, it's got its fair share of hotels right here. It's got a 7-Eleven. It's got a Subway and a Dairy Queen. It's got and a Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's got all the things that a motherfucker needs. So, wow, it's blocky. It's got the hotels, it's got everything. How many jug IDs are going to need to be made? Probably not a lot because, like, to be totally honest, I feel like a lot of juggalos gave up on, um, I feel like a lot of juggalos gave up on this, so a bunch of them probably threw away their tokens or maybe sold their tokens, or maybe Juggalo Collectibles has them all. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past that motherfucker to be collecting, but to be perfectly honest, you have 3 out of the 4 coins. Okay, so you might want to try eBay and see about trying to get that fourth boy. And then if you are able to make it to Texas, which, I mean, I don't know if you, I don't know exactly where you're from, Swill, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that you're getting enough fucking, Juggalo, fucking internet money to be able to afford going to this Ultra Live Monster 5. Oh, you need the fourth one. Isn't that's the rock and roll one, isn't it? I think that's the rock and roll boy. Uh, see, bro, I just had some new deck Juggalo tell me I'm not a Juggalo because I have a Trump flag. Like, little boy, if you aren't old enough to have brought Riddlebox on release day, sit down. Right, no shit, just take a seat. Because there are a lot of OG jugs that have had that. I have made $62 from the internet. All right, well, Swill. All right, you know what? Maybe we should go to change.org and see about fucking starting a petition to get Swill to open up an OnlyFans. Start selling butthole, dude. And I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to get to that fucking shit real quick. Let me ask you, how much is that Juggalo Club card fucking worth to you? You know what I'm saying? You know what's interesting though, and I've actually said this, like back in the day when YouTube first started, and when I first started doing stuff here on YouTube, I should correct myself on that. When I started garnering friends, thanks to the content that I was creating on YouTube. And I'm talking like back in the day, the original cast of the YouTube Juggalo community, before we even called it the YJC or anything like that. So there would be people like myself, Child's Play Ninja, Turbo Girl, and Nappy Josh, and a bunch of other fucking people. On a whim, me and CPN and somebody else was talking to like this one kid who was pretty fucking new to the fold. And we actually convinced him that there was such a thing as a Juggalo club card. And like I fucking said the club card thing, and he was like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that there really is a fucking Juggalo club card? And I'm like, yeah. And fucking CPM pipes in and he's like, yeah, and you gotta, like, in order to get it, you gotta fucking do this, that, and the other. And we made it sound like it was like hella impossible to fucking get this authentic psychopathic Juggalo club card, right? And the kid actually said, he's like, if it's like this, if you got to go through this much fucking trouble just to be a juggalo, I don't know if I really want to get into it. Now, deep inside, we were all like fucking saying, like, this kid already is 2-3 steps ahead of the game here, but he doesn't fucking realize it. So we just kept fucking with him. And then he started asking other juggalos that were in our inner circle. When me and CPN really didn't say anything to anybody about, hey, if this kid fucking calls you up and asks you about a Juggalo club card, fucking, like, tell him, like, to tell him all the fucked up shit you gotta do, right? none of us said anything about it to our fucking homies. If anything, like me and CPN kind of just like almost forgot about it. And so, because it was just like a passing thing for us. And then fucking, uh, the kids started asking Nappy Josh and a whole bunch of our other friends in our circle about the Juggalo Club card. I think Blue was involved into it too. And Blue was probably the only one who didn't know what the fuck was going on, but everybody else that was that he was hitting up was fucking saying the same shit and making up a whole bunch of other stuff. So we just trolled the fuck out of this kid. He's a good kid though. I'm not gonna. She's a good kid now, but like but just to basically fuck with this kid who called himself Jay the Juggler back in the day. I still have that memory in my head. And then, so we totally forget about this shit, and then Insane Clown Posse announces the Ultra Live Monster 5 shows, and then explains that each show, everybody that comes in for these shows is going to get a token, and if you collect all 5 tokens and I guess turn them in at the gathering of the Juggalos, then you would get a fucking Juggalo Club card that would give you infinite discounts for the rest of your fucking life. Doesn't matter if it's online, doesn't matter if it's on shows. You basically get the fucking Konami code on purchases and all this other shit. And when we fucking heard about this shit, both me and CPN tried calling each other and we're like, bro, I think we accidentally manifested this Juggalo Club card shit that we fucked with Jay over. Like Jay the Juggler. Like we fucked with this kid and a couple of other people over the Juggalo Club card shit. And he's like, bro, I think we manifested this shit on accident. We willed the Juggalo Club card thing into existence. And now the finality of it is happening in South Padre Island, Texas. It's not the Bahamas, but it is in the Gulf of America, fam. So, I guess you take what you can get. As far as I'm concerned, this is fine. And what wow, dude, look at how close it is. Look how close it is to fucking Mexico. Let's see, it's like the super fan club. How many will be there? I don't know, fam. But like they're trying to fucking build this like, oh, it's the Juggalo Island, from the song, haha, we can be one. I hate that fucking song. I hate that song more than Dragon Slayer hates Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? But like that looks like that could be the island that all Juggalos could fucking chill on. We need an island gathering, I think, like it's not just that it's a second deck ass song. Like it's like you have this album that's like covered in fucking murder and fucked up shit and all this other stuff, and then you've got we can be one. Let our nuts hang on the water. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, look, I'm totally up for fucking fantasy stuff, but this is just gay. Just fucking gay as shit. It's gayer than fucking Neil Patrick Harris. Alright? And I'm talking about in real life and not in the fucking Harold and Kumar movies, which, by the way, I guess there was an announcement. Didn't put this on the show, but I'm just going to say it since I brought it up. There has been announced a fourth Harold and Kumar movie fucking coming up. Don't know when, don't know how, but Neil Patrick Harris better be on that bitch, or else it ain't worth shit. I'd listen to Juggalo Island 500 times over before I ever listen to Miracles again. At least Miracles has the fucking meme, and I personally think that that's the reason why that song is still staying alive, is the fact that it's got the fucking magnets. Magic everywhere in this bitch. Glade air fresheners, the pure motherfucking magic of fragrance. And that's it for the fucking Ultra Live show. Now, the next thing, we've got some more updates when it concerns the fucking gathering of the Jugaloos. And so let me go ahead and bring this up. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to talk about the other flavor. Hit the thumbs up, you Juff. Yeah, exactly. That may or may not be true. I don't know. So, the last time, like, I loved Fearless Fred, don't get me wrong. Now, the last time that I was on here, showing off the fucking website and all this stuff, I think the only thing that they had was the zip line, which, as I said before, after showing this zip line, there's been a whole bunch of memes and shit, like a guy throwing up while shitting himself, Jug Silva being on one of the hooks for the zip line, but this has been added, and it's the Juggalo Flea Market with the podcast Super Show. And free hot dogs, courtesy of the Psychopathic Street Team. So hey, dude, glizzies to throw at fucking Becky if she's around. Awesome. Unfortunately, I am not, as a matter of fact. It says, take a look around the Juggalo sphere. Thank God they didn't say Juggalodium, because that is like one of the gayest fucking words I've ever heard, next to equestrian. And you will easily see some of the sickest, most creative, imaginative, crafty brains you've ever seen walking around. That's why we're bringing back the daytime bazaar of the Juggalo Flea Market. It's just like a mini mall. Hey, hey. Living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes. Oh, yeah. You can find them at the market. We talking about flea market for juggalos. It's just like a mini mall. There's a throwback for you. Is Becky going to be? Fuck if I care if she is or not. If she is, the fucking Psychopathic Street Team is providing ammo for us. I'm getting there, Swill. Settle down, Beavis. For Juggalos by Juggalos have been the mantra and the movement, DIY and all that other nonsense, where we will open up the spot for you to come shop for all types of cool shit. DIY, as I mentioned, all direct from your fellow Juggalo homies. While y'all are browsing for something bomb, your favorite Juggalo content creators will be fresh and in effect with the Super Podcast Show. I was there. I wasn't on the fucking bill last year, but I was infiltrating other shows. So like I was there for the Bartle House. I was there for Carnival Spirits, and I was there towards the tail end of the Thuggalo show. So, but since then, I have met some other fucking people. I have also mended fences with former ops, and I think I might try to put in a good 15 minutes, to be on some of the other shows. God damn it, you're distracting. We're talking all your favorite voices in the internet underground, all popping off under one tent, sans myself. But then again, I'm not really getting a whole lot of fucking attention. Also, at the same time, I'm not really promoting myself all that much for this. Let's see. Not only that, your homies, the Psychopathic Soldiers, will be boots on the ground, serving up some free food to fill your belly while you peruse. If you're interested in running one of the many tables at the Juggalo Flea Market, show up at 11 a.m. Thursday morning with a minimum of 20 items to sell. No bootlegs, weapons, or food. You will be then assigned a table by gathering the Juggalo staff on a first-come, first-served basis. There is no fee for the table and no cut of your sales. The podcast Super Show includes, okay, here we go, Carnival Spirits, the homies, Deck One Dealt, now the homies. Fago Lover's Heaven, which is basically Juggalo Juice. We have rekindled shit. Humble Among has actually said that he will hang out outside the tent. I actually saw that on social media. The rebirth of Mankini TV. I want to pinch his nipple. Mankini and I don't have like a homie on homie kind of thing, but I think he knows who I am. If not from being at major shows, but also possibly because of this shit. Replicon Radio, which they know who I am, and I don't think that they have a problem with me. Safe Sesh with Alma Music. I don't know who that is, but I'm willing to fucking hang out. Strange Suspicion, which I do believe has been around for quite some time, and I don't know if she knows who the fuck I am or not, but I have seen a little bit of her show, and I'm actually pretty cool with that. Team MUJ, Midwest United Juggalos. I'm from the Midwest. They know who the fuck I am. And the Thuggalos Show, which they also know who the fuck I am. They're my homies, you know? Like, I've been homies with them since the TPE days. And so, all in the good. Strange Suspicion hates you. Strange Sus. I don't know why, dude. You're such a likable fucking person, bro. You know, with me, it's like I like who I like. But I'm not on the cast. I was hoping that I would possibly be able to. But then again, I don't know if you actually have to submit. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I'll probably end up having to ask Elixir or Onstead or somebody I know how to get up on that. Let's see. Team MUJ is something you will never be, and that's cool. You know that's cool. That's fine, bro. That's fine and fucking dandy. I don't know what you were expecting by saying that. Like, what? Tears and I'd fucking run off and that's it, I'm closing the fucking show for good? Fuck that. It's all in the good. My whole thing is it's like, people know who I am. Okay? That's fine and dandy with me. And people like me for who I am. Just because you are a hater doesn't mean shit to me. The other thing that's coming up, and this is probably another spot that I'm going to be fucking hanging out at, is the Spasmatic Hangout. So, let's see. That's right, ninjas. For the Gathering of Legends, we're bringing it back like a fly girl rocking some LA Gear kicks and a dump truck booty. Look, when LA Gear kicks were fucking famous and popular, that was the 80s and everybody had a fucking cookie sheet ass. Nobody had the fucking dump truck booty until like the late 90s, early 2000s. Alright, so like these two things don't correlate. You're mixing eras, fam. Whoever's writing this shit is mixing eras. The Spasmatic Hangout is well remembered from gatherings past as the designated chill zone where every juggalo is free to come kick it. In the back of the crazy big epic tent, we've hooked up the spot with picnic tables, a sweet speaker system, big fans to put a breeze on your nugget, video games, and a non-alcoholic Fago-themed bar serving up a variety of ice-cold refreshments. Just give me water and Nintendo, and I'll be set for the whole goddamn week. You know what I'm saying? Like show some fucking love in this bitch. Who wants to fucking hang out with me at the Spasmatic Hangout spot and play Nintendo? All right, like I'm pretty sure that the NES Mini is gonna be up in that bitch. Let me see if I can find a good emoji for that. Like, fuck it. I'm sure that there's a video game controller emoji in your phone, so look for that. And fucking drop video games in the chat. Video game emojis in the chat if you want to fucking play some Nintendo with Crazy McCormick. Hell, I'll bring my fucking Nintendo Mini. I've got a bunch of shit. You know, like, I'll bring my Nintendo Mini, I'll hook it up to their TV, and we'll be playing fucking Nightmare on Elm Street because they don't got it. The regular Nintendo only has 20 games. I have a bunch. I could probably get 1,000 regular Nintendo games up in that bitch. Spamily-matic hangout. So yeah, what up, what up? It's a dope spot to get up, to get off of your feet and to plan your next move. Meet up with the homies or even make some new ones. So what are you waiting for? Grab a drink and come vibe. Let's get some fucking Nintendo games going up in the Spasmatic Hangout. So I might be hanging out over there. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you know what? I got one for you. I got a motherfucking hacked version of regular Super Mario Brothers that is co-op play. Is that idiot's name Fred? Who the fuck are you talking about, Twisted Shady? Alright, so there is that. Now, I still have two unopened cans of Spasmatic that you got from Hot Topic. I guarantee you, if you open those cans and try to drink it, you might die. Alright, so let's go ahead and go through some of these. Now, I already went through the detonation stage. I don't think that there's anybody that was added onto that. Um, there's nothing else that has been added to any of the other sideshows, so we're going to go on to the iconic stage. Some of these new performances have been put out there. First and foremost, green jello. I know it says green jelly, but they don't know how to spell. Okay, it's the Y is supposed to have the little two dots above it, above the Y, and it's pronounced green jello. Okay, God damn it, it's green jello. So green jello is up on the bill. I saw that they had announced green jello as well as Mary Tyler Whores, which was interesting because like I'm a fan of the Dick Van Dyke Show, and so when I saw Mary Tyler Whores, I'm like, that's a goofy ass name. But once again, just like a lot of these daytime performers, for the most part, who are they? I've never heard of this band. And then you also have the Convalescents. Now, it looks like these three bands actually have bios. So we already know about Green Jello, all right? Cartoonish metal band that sucks, but that's self-admitted. Mary Tyler Whores, let's take a look at what they have. They're out of their minds and as filthy as they want to be. What? This punk five-piece function like fingers in a fist, all coming together to rock you in the face. It's the Mary Tyler Whores. Doobie, Corky, Rob Deuce, Proge, and Crime mix a little bit of nostalgia with a whole lot of up-tempo mayhem for a performance that's impossible to sit still through. These cheeky anti-establishment mad lads are fully endorsed by Greg Hetson of Bad Religion and the Circle Jerks, and we suspect that Ninja knows a thing or two about punk rock, which is very fucking true. So get ready to get loose and move when the Mary Tyler Whores break loose at the Gathering of Legends. Now, taking a look at this, okay, so they did a cover of Whip It from Devo. Okay, that I can fuck with. And if it's actually fucking what I think it is, why do I get the feeling that this is gonna be like some ska shit? I get the feeling I get the feeling off of this video that they took Whip It from Devo and they fucking turned it into ska punk. I don't know, but the promo package looks pretty interesting. No lie about that. The suits definitely scream kind of like the suits that everybody else is wearing, except for this motherfucker wearing the feathered fucking jacket. Definitely screams some ska punk from California because pit bulls and shit. That's how That's it. That's what I'm imagining in my head. And then the Convalescents. Okay, At the Gathering of Legends, we're bringing the metal like a deranged cartoon character dropping an anvil on your spongy nugget. Throw your horns to the sky and get ready for the convalescence. This is blistering, brutal, balls-to-the-wall symphonic deathcore, blasting your wig to the grave and back. Alright, I'm sold. I am fucking sold on this. Okay, I like symphonic metal, and I like deathcore, and you're mixing the two together? Alright, I'm in like all the Flynns. Because I just want to hear a bunch of fucking crazy blast beats and a violin. We're talking punishing, heavy riffs and savage guttural vocals spilling out scenes of carnage and bedlam. Nice. Although I'm pretty sure somebody's got to fucking at least sound like a pig at one point. When the convalescence takes the stage, it's like a zombie horde breaching the cemetery gates right before all hell breaks loose. One look at their pale, corpse-painted faces is enough to tell you they're ready for something heavy at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Alright, so, who's ready to die in that mosh pit? I mean, not me, because I'm usually the wall. But, I don't fuck with that shit anymore. I love fucking metal, dude. Like, that's all I've been listening to over the last year. And those are the newest additions to the nighttime performances. And then we also have the final thing at the legendary stage, and then we're going to get into some of the music videos. Alright, so here we go. We got Belushi Speedball. So, now I'll be honest with you. Don't think I've ever heard of them. Maybe I have. I don't remember. But the name Belushi Speedball, I think, says enough. You know what I'm saying? True to their name, these gonzo thrasher ninjas deliver what only can be summed up as an experience. If you take Saturday morning cartoons, Pop Rocks, and Fago, and telling your homie to run as fast as he can, knowing you tied his shoelaces together, then you have a small sense of the energy Belushi Speedball brings to the stage. Gee, with the word Speedball in their name, I wonder what their tempo is. What's your fastest tempo song? Yes. Their face-shredding rock acumen is as legit as they come, but injected with a heroic dose of theatrics and stage antics that have earned them a legendary reputation. Juggalos, get ready for one of the wildest performances going on in the underground when Belushi Speedball takes the stage. Now, this is probably something that we're going to have to watch at a later date, but we've got a month. We've got 2 months before the Gathering of the Juggalos takes place, and we have plenty of fucking shit to watch. Alright, next is Fight From Within. Okay, whoever they are. So let's take a look. Fight From Within had been tearing up cities across the nation, and now they're bringing their patented beatdown sound. It's beatdown, but not breakdown. Okay, I guess that's good. Chris Farley's 8-ball wasn't catchy enough. No, I think it was Chris Farley's heroin needle. Let's see. These Syracuse natives have the blood of New York City hardcore embedded into their metalcore bones. Okay, metalcore, I'm sold. And that becomes evident when the drums kick in and that pit opens up, consisting of Tom McCullough and John Schock on guitar, David Pearson on bass and vocals, and Christian Smith on drums. These rock monsters were recently seen tearing it up at the Sonic Temple 2025, and now they're poised to kill it again at the Gathering of Legends. Damn it. My fucking headset's all wonky. It keeps shutting off on its own. But this is the shit that I was fucking telling you guys before, was that a lot of these other fucking shows that they've been doing, such as Sonic Temple, which is the fucking festival, the Sonic Temple Festival this year that they just finished doing, that they were going to meet other people and they were going to try to get other people from other avenues to start performing at the Gathering of the Juggalos. And it looks like Fight From Within is one of the first of few that they are probably going to add on to this fucking list. And by the way, I like this Acacia Strain shirt that this dude is wearing. because, it's fucking Jumpman in his little death pose. So we'll also have to watch that music video at a later time. And finally, the other artist that they fucking put up is Guar, which, yay, I'm fucking happy about this one. The fact that Green Jello and Guar are at the same place at the same time as Insane Clown Posse, dude, fucking, we're gonna get covered in Fago and Space Jizz and whatever the fuck that dunderheaded asshole Bill Manspeaker might possibly throw into the audience. We're getting covered in all sorts of fucking fluids, fam. Now, if you've seen one Guar show, you've probably seen them all, but it's still fucking awesome as hell to watch. Like, I love Guar. I've been a fan of Guar, and I personally think that that's exactly how you're supposed to pronounce it. I hear so many people when they pronounce it, they say Gwar. I'm like, that's an A, okay? It's not an O. Gwar. Okay? It's Guar. Guar. If you spell it backwards, it's Rog. And that's Guar without the fucking hookups. Dude, fucking, I was curious to see what music video they had up on here, and obviously the video is age restricted, and so we'll have to fucking download that later. But what's everybody's favorite? While I'm reading this, I want everybody to start thinking about what their favorite fucking song from Guar is. And if you've got a story, put it up in the chat. All right. Prepare thy face for the shredding, human filth. Yes. Yeah, I don't know if this is supposed to be from the essenceless spirit of fucking Odorous, or if this is Blothar that made this fucking bio. I don't know. Of course, we're talking about gnarly guitar and bass riffs. We wouldn't want to give these intergalactic thrash ninjas any ideas. We could only be talking about Guar. You want legendary? Yeah, that's legendary for you. See, like, that is the epitome of fucking legendary. We could only be talking about Guar, blah, blah, blah. From the hallowed halls of rock history to their deeply embedded place in gathering lore, the scumdogs of the universe have a mythos so rich it'll leave those superhero movies crying in their comic books. Now, Blothar and his merry band of outer space miscreants, I believe they were supposed to be crack-addicted space pirates, are poised to leave their mark at the gathering of legends with all the blood, mayhem, and questionable space fluids that a pitiful Earth creature could ask for. Yeah, dude. So make sure when you go to a Guar show, wear all white. All right, just wear an all. I'm doing that. Like, I'm gonna go to Guar. I'm gonna stand in the front row. I'm gonna pray I don't get my ass kicked in the fucking in the pit. I mean, because it's very common to see Guar people die. It's about as common as a fucking birth on a Sunday afternoon. But yeah, I want to wear all white. I might even get me some all white fucking Dickie shorts, just so that way I can have that experience of being covered in the fucking blood and piss and space jizz and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be covered head to toe with all of that shit. I want shit sprayed all over me and everything. So I'm wearing all white for that show. I don't give a fuck. I'm coming back covered in shit. Like, that is exactly what I want to fucking do. All right. It is an all out of this world act, live in effect, and nothing less than legendary. Oh, you did all white for the Juggalo Prom? See, like, I used to have a thing where I would wear a button-up shirt at ICP shows, and then I still actually have a couple of them from my early days. Let's see. I seen them that one year at the gathering, and the ninja climbed up the tall tent pole. Let's see. I love Death Battle. Been watching it daily. That has nothing to do with nothing. Ayo, where is Cybertronic Spree? They were dope at Super. I'm not gonna lie, like I like Cybertronic Spree. I think that they are a perfect fit for the Gathering of the Juggalos. You know what I'm saying? So I think that like maybe that might be the case. Will you be in the mosh pit? Like I have bad luck in the mosh pit. Like my first major mosh pit experience was at an underground show, and I got fucking punched in the face. And so after that, I'm like, you know what? A merry-go-round pit is probably not the best place for me. And if there is the wall of death, I'll be in the back. Mainly, I like to be in the wall, so that way I can push people back in. Because if people really want to fucking hit each other that hard, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm fine with fucking pushing them back in. Like that's what we were doing. That's what me and a couple other people were fucking. You know that I think Church knows. At Juggalo Weekend, I was a wall on night one. You got a bloody nose at Juggalo Ohio 1. And Trailer Park, as well as Stony and some of the other homies from the Thuggalo show, also remember when we were rolling with Toxic Plague Entertainment during Ouija, we were doing the wall and stuff for the pit. And fucking, I remember seeing Shade just walking around like through that fucking shit like it was nothing. Your first mosh pit was corn. I mean, yeah, corn, that's adorable. This is fucking Guar though. They will like somebody's gonna die. Like if everybody survives, then a girl is going to be sacrificed to the fucking worm. Okay. So yeah, I think that those are all of the updates that we have for this right now. I think I said something about Immortal Technique being at the show. Oh yeah, there were some other ones that I saw. Motown Rage was added to the show. I think Normandy was added to the show. Odd Squad Family was also added to the show. R.A. the Rugged Man for his first performance at the Gathering of the Juggalos. That's been added to the show. Stack Styles, which see, like I was talking shit about somebody else last week on a sock check. Look at that man. This man has a good fucking yep, he's got the sock check on point. And you could tell that this motherfucker, yeah, fireworks completely peeled all the hair off of my left leg that night. Yeah, dude, I remember that. I remember when that happened, and all the girls were like fucking complaining and shit, and I'm just like, dude, it's the fucking Gathering, all right? You're supposed to expect unexpected fucking chaos. And a cherry bomb blowing off a chunk of your leg. Like, what do you expect? Sorry, not sorry, but some people bring fucking M80s, you know? Quit bitching. Not you, the girls. Alright, so, like, this guy. I saw this earlier, and I thought this was dope. Ripping out of the Southwest like a smoked out, souped up Cadillac, repping Sub Noise and SRH. It's Stack Styles. This injection of young blood in the regime has been killing it coast to coast with a razor-sharp chopper flow that will get your head nodding before you even realize you're doing it. When Stack Styles hits the stage, he brings that big king energy even without a crown. We're talking about the sound that's been lighting up the underground and is now your chance to see what all the noise is about at the Gathering of Legends. So we have another sub-noise soldier that's going to be doing the damn at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Now, if we could only get the Cottonmouth Kings to fucking reform, that would be dope. So yeah, we also have Odd Squad Family, which is that's a fucking dope group in and of itself, which I love. I love this. You know what I'm saying? Like I loved the Odd Squad Family for the fact of who they are. Nubs is fucking dope. So yeah, you want to talk legendary, there isn't a word more appropriate to describe the ascension of Nubs, A-Factor, and Snowman, the unlikely trio who puts the rap game in a chokehold under the collective name of the Odd Squad Family. The moment these Phoenix phenoms set foot in the Juggalo Underground, it was like touching a lit match to gasoline. Words of their skills soon spread like wildfire, and after being embraced with open arms, it's hard to picture the gathering of legends without them. Their on-point lyricism, smoked-out introspection, and outsider perspective have cemented a real bond with the Juggalos. So when we hear Odd Squad, we know that means one thing: family. Which, honestly, it's like, okay, look, you've got an albino black dude, a fucking, a dude with no arms and no legs, and then you've got this, I don't know what I think that this dude also has some sort of deformity, I'm not sure, but it's like, all three of them, like, I think he has cerebral palsy or some shit, or something, I don't fucking know. But like all three of them have like a gimmick of their own, and blending it all three, like it's a freak show, and that's dope as fuck for the Juggalo community. Low key, Odd Squad should tour the Juggalo circuit full time. They do pretty well in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with my fucking headphones. Then we got Motown Rage, which is like the only metal group that was ever signed to a psychopathic label. Straight out the mean streets of the D and 17 inches deep into your supple skull meat, here comes Motown Rage. These Hatchet House alumni are no strangers to the gathering, so of course they had to come kick it with the fam for the gathering of legends. Mr. Sadistic, I almost said statistic, Mr. Sadistic kicks it wicked with a rock star twist, with backing by notorious party animal guitarist Razor Ray, which Razor Ray I believe also did some previous fucking producing for Psychopathic in the past. Rounding up the group is Two Deaf on bass and Foot on drums. He's the Foot, bitch. And what you have there is a formula for certified juggalo-flavored new metal insanity. Now, some of the other groups that we're probably going to need, if, like, you get Motown Rage, we definitely need to get Zug Island back in there. Like, I would say damn right to get Zug Island. Now, I don't think I said anything about Normandy before. And this will probably be the last one, and then we're going to start looking at some of these music videos. I hate how Babytron got done. He's one of my favorite rappers. All right, so here we go. Coming to you live at the Gathering of Legends is Normandy. Normandy is here to set your soul on fire. Bane, D-Day, Cody 9, Jake Gula, and Andrew Taylor have been setting the world of independent music on fire with their dynamic, well-crafted soundscapes and infectious live energy. Drawing on many different influences across the spectrum of rap, rock, and EDM, every song strikes strikes the crowd like a love letter to music itself. When Normandy takes the stage, you do more than just listen. You feel it in your soul. And this can't miss experience is yours for the taking at the Gathering of Legends. So this is going to be another one. This is going to have to be another one that we'll watch later on in the future. But there are some other fucking bands that have been on in the past that, like, you could definitely make an argument that needs to, you could definitely make an argument as to whether or not they deserve to be at the Gathering of the Juggalos. And one of those that comes to mind right off the rip is Butcher Babies. Like, two fucking hot chicks that have screamy metal music. Fucking, hey, where do I sign up? Where do I go to jerk off to this? All right, so enough of that. We will definitely have to get into all of that other junk. You know what I'm saying? I could see that going either way with BLP. The beat off booth, right? So now that we have that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the ninjas that we've got going on. Not just in here, but I'm gonna need to move the detonation stage over so that way we can check out some of these music videos and I can actually come up with what they are in the order in which I fucking downloaded it. So the first one, I'm doing this in alphabetical order. Okay? So that way I can just say, all right, at least this way, I know that we're not going to be able to get through all of these, but we're going to try to get through as many of them as we possibly can within the next hour or two, depending on how fucking exhausted I am. Because like doing reactions and doing all of this stuff is actually very fucking mentally exhausting, especially when you're trying to fucking come up with funny jokes and shit. Just to be on the fucking up and up with that. You figured that I'd be covering the Keegan and Billy Bill drama that came to light recently. Um, yeah, I had thought about doing that. However, um, like I didn't really want to like I thought about it, but at the same time I was like, but I promised that I was going to do these reactions to these music videos so that way we could see what's good, you know. I would much rather not fucking talk about the drama. Uh, Personally, I would actually prefer to just talk about it with Keegan myself, you know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe I will talk about it next week, but right now it's this. What kind of merchandise do I think they'll be selling at this gathering? I'm pretty sure that they got some new stuff. Uh, like they always come out with new shit. I don't care usually. I usually get a jerk. I usually get like a gathering shirt, a Hatchet Man shirt, and as many fucking jerseys as I can muster without going hungry the rest of the week. So the first video that I'm going to talk about is I think I've already done this before in the past, like when I first started getting back to the gathering of the when I got back from last year's gathering of the Juggalos, I started doing reaction videos, and it's been a while since I've done a reaction video. And one of the first ones that I actually did was 216 and the most recent music video, or at least the one that's in the promotion package, is the song How It Be featuring CMC. So here we go. See, I loved this opening.
Dude, what's up? Bro, what are you wearing? What do you mean? You said it was a beach party. I'm at the beach. Look, I even got my strap too, dude. Everything's set. See no luau dog. We're shooting a video. What do you mean? We're shooting a video, man. The party's tomorrow. All right. Hold on one second. Hold this.
That still fucking kills me. I love that. Just the look on his face. How the fuck did you do that? Oh god, I love camera work. Here, here, hold this. He just dips, and then he's on the suit. Just the look on Zay's face, like.
This is how it be. This is our shirt.
Here we go.
And that's just how it be. I'ma pull a gripping on that vine. And that's just how it be. I might take your bitch and make her mine. And that's just how
Oh.
it be. Facts like mom's carrot kitchen fine. And that's just how it be. It's the greatest of all time. And that's just how it be. I'ma pull a gripping on that vine. And that's just how it be. I might
See, I fucking love the way that this beat flows, man.
Ghost House Entertainment, yeah, I got picked up. West Side, Cleveland, go figure, now we clicked up. Smoking blunts, talking shit with CMC. We just speaking facts, I don't even need no beat. We just ride out, if you fuck around, you gon' find out. I ain't not never dug a hole I couldn't climb.
Dude, that fucking bass. All I can say, like, that beat is gonna fucking kick on that stage. Like, I shit you not. Like, still to this day, like, from the last time that I heard this to now, that fucking bass line in this shit, like, in that beat, is kicking. the way that he flows to the fucking beat itself sounds like it's crisp. Crispy. I fucking dig it.
Shit with CMC, we just speaking facts, I don't even need no beat. We just ride out, if you fuck around, you gon' find out. I ain't not, never dug a hole I couldn't climb out. Haters see me doing good, so they dropping dimes now. Penny thoughts, kill yourself, Amy Winehouse. I took a lot of losses, but now I'm on some boss shit. Swear to God I'll make it, yo, no matter what it cost it. I'll be in the gym, no CrossFit. Ready for you pussies trying to start shit. Hey, that's just how it be. I'ma pull up gripping on that vine. And that's just how it be. I might take your bitch and make her mine. And that's just how it be. Talking facts like Miles Garrett, kitchen fine. And that's just how it be. OAT is the greatest of all time. And that's just how it be. I'ma pull up gripping on that vine. And that's just how it be. I might take your bitch and make her mine. And that's just how it be. Talking facts like Miles Garrett, kitchen fine. And that's just how it be. OAT is the greatest.
Oh shit.
Look, I be talking shit like I'm a toilet bowl. It's diarrhea of the mouth till I destroy the flow. Cause they and I be teaming up just like the Harlem Heat. And spinning me on the pony like it's Booker T.
See, I really love this guy's flow too.
I cook you up inside the kitchen, you just do to me. You will see, well maybe you should move and get to doing things, or else I'll probably set up your body and start the eulogy. That's just how it be. I'ma pull up gripping on that vine. And that's just how it be. I might take your bitch and make her mine. And that's just how it be. Facts like Miles Garrett, kitchen fine. And that's just how it be. OAT is the greatest of all time. And that's just how it be. I'ma pull up gripping on that vine. And that's just how it be. I might take your bitch and make her mine. And that's just how it be. Facts like Miles Garrett, kitchen fine. And that's just how it be.
See, and I like this dude's wordplay too. Like everything about this song in and of itself is fucking awesome as hell. I loved this song. Like this song, when you know, like when you take away from like the way that I normally do a fucking reaction video, they don't have a neck. It's somewhere under that beard though. Like, see, yeah, like I fucking loved that. I loved that Harlem Heat wordplay. Like he made that mention of Harlem Heat, Booker T, that shit. Like I like that dude's fucking flow. He looks like an absolute goofball, but his flow is fucking dope. Whoever made this beat is a fucking genius with that bass riff. I love that. And fucking Zay fucking killed this track as far as I'm concerned. So I'm hoping that it's gonna be something like that the entire fucking time. I honestly, it's been ages since I've seen Zay perform. So I think I might be there for that. I'm looking forward to it because I want to be there to see my homies fucking shine. Those are the first and foremost. And hopefully none of them are fucking intertwining with each other because I don't want to have to fucking make life decisions on who it is that I want to see, you know? Hip hop has evolved so much now. Some of the goofy looking dudes be out spitting the hard dudes. Watch Zay in the boxing ring. Dude, I've seen that video. I've seen footage of Zay in that fucking the boxing ring. That was some shit. That was some fun shit to watch. It's just like, hey, sometimes you just gotta fucking take out the aggression. Alright, so going in the order of fucking A to Z, the next person that was on the list is Abe LinkedIn, and the official music video for Abe's song Best for You was what was on the website. So this is what we're watching. Okay, shout out to Rocks TV. So I've heard this dude's name around. Never heard his music. Better showcase your goods.
relaxing. No more free rides, my nigga, now I'm taxing. Stay out my way, bitch, I can't play that. No nigga, I'm grinding, trying to get my payback. This my reparations from way back. Back when a nigga was having safe sex. Back when these hoes tried to approach me. Fucking enemies, I watch my friends closely. And I ain't gon' lie, this liquor got me in my feelings. Off this tequila, it got me feeling different. Do you
It's tequila,
know
bro.
what you about to witness? A star in the making, I'm standing on my business. Ain't fuck with my vibe, why would you say that? Fake ass niggas don't fuck with real tracks. Do you know all that I've accomplished?
This is definitely a fucking step away from what we just heard. And in what direction, I'm not 100% sure. Like, this is very chill and relaxing. No lie.
Try not to reflect on everything that I'm missing and everything I have just to try to make a difference. Why so many distant? Why my friends and family tripping? Dwell on situations, got a nigga back to sipping. I'm trying not to listen.
Like, I'm hoping.
Negativity that all these niggas giving. Just be saying good and written.
So, like, this is one of those artists I haven't heard, as I said before. So, I'm hoping that this is not the best of the best that this dude can provide. This is definitely like a step away. You know what? This is definitely like a step or two away from what we got from Zay and CMC. This completely is a absolutely different vibe. But like getting off of the hype of how I felt with listening to 216 Zay and then jumping to Abe LinkedIn, like, I don't want to say that he's untalented because that would be a lie if I said that. This dude definitely has talent, but like the slowness of the beat, the auto tune, and like I just don't fully resonate with what it is that he's fucking rapping about. You know, his music might not be like this. I agree, but I don't know if is this like. I don't know like what they put into these packages. If it was like, okay, here's the most recent, or here's the most, you know, like here's the most recent track coming from this artist, or if it's like, you know, like whoever is fucking doing this shit, submit your shit, and we'll put it up on the website. I don't know because like I would like to get answers from whoever is going to be up on the stage doing the damn thing. I would like to get an answer out of that. You know what I'm saying? Jump Steady's favorite. I mean, that might be the case. Well, okay, so we got like a minute left of this. We might as well just let it play out.
Girl, ain't nobody do me quite like you.
And that jersey, that fucking jacket is pretty fucking dope, though. You can tell that's full authentic leather.
But in too many things for not too much to change. Can't nobody do the things you do. If I invest in you, I expect something back. If I'm best for you, let's do this tit for tat. If I'm best for you, if I'm best for you.
Now, not gonna lie, this dude definitely has fucking talent in what it is that he's doing, and I'm not saying that he doesn't have the fucking capabilities, but like, I'm curious to know where this dude can possibly fit at the Gathering of the Juggalos. You know what I'm saying? Co-worker music, not gonna lie. Like, so like, with what it is that we as Juggalos are used to listening to, where does Abe LinkedIn fit into that, you know, into that category of weird, goofy, crazy, insane, fucked up shit and eating and fucking dead bodies, and usually at the same, not at the same time, but sometimes at the same time. It's like where does Abe LinkedIn like fit into that mold is what I'm wondering. So I don't know. Maybe he's got better fucking shit out there, but it just makes me wonder if this is, just something that was, like just selected at default. So maybe it's not fully his fault. And playing that actually made me lose viewers. All right, so next down the list, we've got Acetone Boogie. So let's see. Yeah, Acetone Boogie, Devereaux, Bloodstained Love Song. Yeah, with I guess the name of the song is Love Songs. So, yep, we got Acetone Boogie. If you know who Acetone Boogie is, you better fucking put on in the chat, put in the hashtag fuck acetone. And do it right. While we're fucking listening to Acetone. Hashtag fuck acetone.
Drinking blood in this wash. Where peyote grows wild. There's tarantulas crawling along these walls. Knock them down, watch them fall. I pick one up and eat it. In my stomach it dissolves. Am I fine? Not at all. But I guess I'll just deal with it. Who the fuck can I call? Boy, I'll saw off my jaw.
Yo, is that shade hanging out in the background? That's what it looked like. Yup. Smoking a fucking blunt.
So disgusted by all this stuff. I can't even fake a smile. Now I'm so fed up. I wanna wrap a rope around your neck and make you jump. I wanna take a butcher knife and slice you into chunks. I wanna dance in the moonlight, covered in blood. I wanna ride with the goons and sip Patron with my thugs. I wanna chill with the hoes that's trying to fuck on a jug beneath the surface of the earth where the wicked is loved.
So like this fucking slut Fago Gang. I just saw Fago Gang up in that. But like this started pretty slow, and then as time has gone by, like his flow started coming in a little bit more. Like more fucking words, more fucking syllables, everything. But it just I mean, like we're supposed to be focusing more in on the music because that's what we're gonna be seeing and hearing on the stages when we fucking go to the gathering. But the fucking AV nerd in me can't not fucking pay attention to the music video production. Yeah, I can't beat that Devereaux production. Like Devereaux and Shaggy the Airhead on the beat. Definitely dope that Devereaux Acetone was able to get that crossover with Devereaux on this shit. Like I don't like, I fuck with Devereaux and his production. Okay, so the song is called Bloodstained Love Song. I just shot him with a Nerf gun. Yeah, so this does raise the question as to whether or not it's like, okay, are we going to allow them to put out the hardest song that they've got, or let them choose, or is it something that Jump Steady's fucking choosing? Or maybe it's just, it depends on the artist. Witch Blood is my favorite Acetone song. I think that one goes way harder. Now, I've met a couple of his fucking homies that are in this crew, and Shade I've been a friend with for fucking ages. Yep, Juggalo Weekend 2024. That fucking outro is just like, okay, it was kind of sort of creepy. But yeah, like the way that with the way that fucking Devereaux does his beats, it's like you can't not fucking do a trap song. So Acetone doing that, like, it felt fucking slow listening to that song, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't know if I'm not trying to say that as a means of a fucking diss or anything like that, but it's just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Let's just, I'm looking for something with a little bit more pep in it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the next one that we've got in line is called let's see, Antsy and Damone is the next in line, and I guess this is Dirty from Antsy, and it's just Antsy. Okay. Okay, so it's a pothead. Like, if you smoke pot, then you're probably gonna want to watch this dude. I do dig the fact that he's got a Simpsons hockey jersey, though. I fuck with that. What is this music video? He's got a fucking webcam that he's recording this on. But I dig his flow, though. I feel this like I'm feeling the fucking flow and the beat. I like the beat. Like the beat is pretty simple, but like the way that he's flowing behind it is pretty fucking fly. I fuck with it. Hot Topic Juggalo Core. Yeah, this is definitely that fucking Juggalo stoner rap. You know, like this definitely has that feeling of like, okay, yeah, nothing too special, but he's probably a chill dude. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like it's simple, but it's still fun to listen to, and it's like I can't not fucking bob my head to this beat. What the fuck was that? Dude, the camera's to your left. On your left. He is too stoned to know where the camera is at. Oh god, this makes me wonder what his stage presence is going to look like when we get to the gathering. Is it going to be like watching Joe Biden trying to shake somebody's hand that isn't there? He's going to be like staring at the side of the fucking floor monitor, rapping at it, thinking it's the audience. Somebody's going to have to grab his shoulders and spin him around physically to have him face the fucking audience. And be like, oh, right. Like, he's going to be that fucking blipped out to know where the fuck the audience is. I see it already. Fuck, I'm an asshole. Like, the dude sounds like a white Snoop Dogg. You notice that? It's like if Jason Mewes from the 90s like flash forward to the mid 2020s and decided to go and perform at the Gathering of the Juggalos. He just interlaced his favorite scenes from Seinfeld for no reason in the video. Right? That's the fucking ad lib in the fucking hook. I mean, to be totally honest, like I feel like that this guy's rapping ability is renegade stage at best. So count your lucky fucking stars that you're on the demolition stage or the detonation stage. This dude loves Pineapple Express. This dude bleeds Pineapple Express, I think. What the fuck is that? What the What the fuck did you... What the hell? What in the hell was this music video? What the hell is even that? There, I'll use my own ad-lib. Bro got the rarest sample from an early 90s porn nobody has ever seen. Right, and he was able to find, like, the most PG part of the fucking film and injected it into the fucking hook. Like, but, like, the dude is not providing a whole lot of oomph into this shit. So, like, honestly, fucking antsy, count your lucky fucking stars that you got on third stage before some other fucking people who actually don't really fucking deserve it. But still, nevertheless, count your lucky fucking stars, dude. Alright, so next one on the list is Big Brutal. Alright, so this is when I think I realized, who the fuck are these people? So, yeah, we're gonna watch this one, and it's called Truth Be Told. That's the name of the song.
We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery.
Okay, so that's the dude without the makeup. Here's the dude with the makeup. So, like, this is the promo package that he decided on. Right? And then here's a picture side by side with and without the fucking makeup. So it just makes me curious, you know? iMovie template, text overlay, okay. Big Buford. All right, so continuing
We don't
along.
want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls.
Okay,
Yeah.
Crazy.
we're going to church.
Bennett, Biggie, brutal. Haha. I got memories that make me smile, memories that make me laugh, memories that make me sad, even memories that keep me feeling trapped. Happiness, yeah, at one point I think I really knew that. But as I'm looking back, I know nothing was perfect, and that's the truest of facts. But all good never was a good act. You see, I was too stepping through life in the walking disaster. Crown king in a battle of chaos, a clown king in the point of insanity, new shade. My mindset was focused on greed. Gratify me instantly and pray for a payoff. See, speedily I chased wickedness with these, sinning through the temptation in several degrees, only deceit. Now I ain't looking for anybody's.
Okay, so Mom, I'm taking the car. I'll be back. Okay, so think about this. Like, listen to the fucking lyrics that he's rapping, and imagine that coming out of that voice, coming out of that head. Okay, like as he's fucking making a rap talk in his car, and then you've got the fucking sound coming out of this face painted face, because I was talking about like the way that the stitching on his black makeup looks smeared down here. But just I'm trying to have a fucking mental image of of that voice coming out of this head back when his neck was a little bit more hogglier as opposed to now. But he has like a voice that makes it sound like a fucking white Tupac in a way.
PG, part of me believes I deserve the redemption. Grateful for it all and the changes that it made me. And through it all, nothing killed the fire in this beast. Cursed effigy, disease free. Blessed to be walking on 2 feet. Luckily, battle scar walking in crutches. In love, I still believe. Even if it's something I don't perceive, I keep my heart on my sleeve. Wait for better days, the patience, it keeps me relieved. If I can teach you one thing that I've learned.
Dude, keep your eyes on the road. There's snow on the ground.
Blessings are coming. I was dreaming on them, scheming on them, leaving
What
on
the
them, bagging up my
fuck?
problems and heaving on them.
Hold on a second. Hold up a fucking second. When he starts leaning up against that brick,
Teach you one thing that I've learned.
hold on a second.
That's to keep your eyes up. You never know what blessings are coming.
Is that a fucking swastika right here? Like, are you seeing the same shit I am, or is it just me thinking incorrectly? Like, I'm gonna lean up against this brick. By the way, I'm just ignore the fucking red spray painted swastika on the fucking. It does not look like one. It almost looks like one. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me because I've been seeing people fucking spray painting it all over Teslas. Okay, we'll just end the argument with the fact that it 90% sure that it's not one.
I was dreaming on them, scheming on them, leaving on them, bagging up my problems and heaving on them. Believe me, can I be honest? I ain't the proudest, let's spot my daughter, and that's regardless. Let's be honest for a second with that little girl, I would have lost it. The way I chose to live produced the highest of cost, cause and effect.
I like his flow though.
I found when everything crossed. You can lose yourself in everything, even though it's some words tossed. Trust me, while you're talking, can you carry these burdens and try to handle the walk? Deal with the gawkers and talkers and blessing blockers. Hate to step and never ever.
I can't talk shit though. I've had this since I was fucking 17.
Leaving you blind and caution to the wise and stops out here. Looking to take another life. It's cold out here, so grab another beer, shed another tear, be succumbed by your fear. It's devilish, dear, but having gratitude can show you heaven is near. Life can cut you, burn you, and sear. Give you patience and strength and teach you how to see clear.
Okay, so I feel like that this is gonna be on the daytime, because like this dude sounds like he's rapping about a lot of positivity and stuff like that. He was an interior decorator. His house looked like shit. But like just okay, so like from an AV aspect, there's not a whole lot of fucking shot like there's not a whole lot of cuts in the music video. It's just like one shot take. And they're like, all right, cool. We'll just move on to the next location. Let's get back in the car, do the hook, and try to pay attention to the road next time that we're doing the second hook because there's a lot of ice on the fucking ground. There's a winter advisory in effect as we're driving around shooting this video. Aside from that, so far, like, I like the flow. The flow fits well with the beat, but it just comes off as a lot. Once again, you know, it's like it's like, where does this inject itself into the fucking Juggalo core? You know, like maybe like the only answer that I can think of to that question would be Stale Dale. You know, like that's the only thing that I can think of is that like this dude's Juggalo influence is D-lyrical, which might not be a bad thing because, you know, Dale's a fucking homie. He's solving mad math problems on his dry erase board. No, like that's a like the dry erase board's like definitely like a fucking calendar. So it's like it's Friday the 6th in the wintertime that he shot this.
Left and right, people show who they are every day. Understand things ain't always gonna be the same. Flow with the change.
Man, he was gone all fucking day.
Family that's built on pride, a clear picture of forcing the suicide. Now who else was on my side when everything fell apart?
January 6th. Maybe that was the swastika. Right. So, like, it just happened earlier on in the day at the time that he shot it. He was the one who spray painted it and wrote Trump underneath it or some shit. And then he was just like, all right, now that I'm done with that, let's start rapping. He just went there to go tag a fucking Trump swastika on the fucking side of the concrete that's holding up that big ass bridge that he crossed to get there.
Enemies when there was light to the dark, changing tracks, stopping the tax, staying strong and try to relax. It's like having insomnia and sleeping on thumbtacks. I watch them slander my name and try to tag me insane.
This dude's got too many animals in his house. He's got a fucking bird cage and a fish tank. Like, I'm surprised that we didn't see a hamster cage, like right next to the bird cage.
Treat my heart and my mental like it's nothing but a game.
Do your dishes, fam.
My life was constrained, nothing but pain. Shackles on my wrist and comfort and chains, but I overcame, stepping through the flames, dancing in the acid rain. I'll never be the same. Forgiveness is coming in waves. Doesn't mean I want you in my life. Do your best to stay away.
You know, I just noticed something. He didn't take his fucking shoes off when he came into the house. Like, he just came in from the snow and just walked right into the fucking dining room. Bro living in the same apartment complex as me with that layout. Bet. But dude, take off your fucking shoes. And watch your head over that fan. No, that's a trailer, dude. I can tell.
My mind is like a chopper with sprays, too like an infection, and it's starting today. Yeah.
I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business.
Hector Lupo made the beat.
I should like to help.
Resurrected Soldier Entertainment. Okay, so it definitely is coming off like that power of positivity, you know, de-lyrical feel, and it's probably what it's meant to be. So hopefully you know, like so far it's like so far I feel like the music video for Zay is the one that really set the tone of what I'm hoping to see for the fucking gathering of the Juggalos, and so far it's like 1 in 5. Woke rapper junk with little substance. Yeah, I mean, like, I'll be honest with you, like, I like his flow, the beat's tight, you know, for what it is, but it's just not screaming fucking absolute Juggalo shit to me, you know? a lot of these fucking rappers have that, have that talent, but just something is missing. And with a name like Big Brutal, this is not what I'm expecting. I'm not expecting the fucking no face paint, talking about positive shit. Like I was hoping to see a music video where he was gonna fucking be in that face paint talking about murderous shit. What up, Psycho? Alright, next on the list is Black Magic the Infidel. And the song is called Flames of Hell. Yeah, I was underwhelmed with a name like Big Brutal. That's what I'm saying. Like, for a guy who calls himself Big Brutal, I want something big and brutal. Face paint is a must. Like, face paint and talking about killing shit. We're at the gathering of the Juggalos, alright? We're not at Sonic Festival. And we're definitely not at Woodstock, so let's keep the fucking peace-loving hippie shit, and let's get on with the murder stuff, or something scary, or something, and maybe Black Magic the Infidel will help out with that aspect. With their, so here's the music video for Flames of Hell. Here we go. Another Rocks TV visual. Oh, you know it's going to be edgy because Flames has a Z in it. Okay. Oh, damn, I was hoping that the engine was going to try to eat her hand. Instead, she fixed the car. Bob Rox manages the entire undercard of the Gathering of the Juggalos this year. Well, I have yet to see Trey Flows, doing the damn thing. Or Trey Pound, I mean. I have yet to see Trey Pound being added to the Gathering list. So, come on, Bob, do your thing. Damn it, Bob. Here we go.
I'm the infidel, hot like the flames of hell. Out here on the kill, like I'm the devil himself. I'm the infidel, hot like the flames of hell. Out here on the kill, cause I'm the devil himself. Like the angel from the bottomless pit, I was born in dark, decrepit basement. And as Babylon is burning, you can feel the darkness closing in. For we are the damned, the forsaken. And like Salem in 1692, there's a witch hunt for people like me and you. From the cradle to the grave, there's a pursuit of our happiness. They got the nerve to call it blasphemous. Cause I drink and fuck to my heart's content. Like an animated keg to come to life. I'll cover you in gas and give you a light. Why? Cause the sin is my birthright. So I hot knife hash and eat pig brains. To the point I'm clinically insane.
Okay, so, fucking Trailer Park said, welcome back, Esham 1988. This is starting to sound a little bit like King Gordy. Like, I'm starting to get it kind of almost like a King Gordy feel. Talking about killing pigs and drinking their blood or some shit.
Then I make them walk the plane into my Chardonnay with one foot in the gutter and the other in the grave. I know my soul will never be saved. I enjoy the road that I pay.
Yeah, that's the real Trailer Park. See, I like that fucking drum. Do 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 do. But I'm kind of feeling like I should be expecting more after that fucking drum fill.
The Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. It's another bloody testament, as only I could relay in. As everybody's talking about who is and who is to come. Nigga is done. I am the one, the seventh son of the seventh son. Yeah, it's me, the infidel, Mr. Extreme, the thing that should not be in your puzzle. I'm the
I feel like in this song he feels like he needs to remind people, I am Black Magic the Infidel, and I'm this, that, and the other. It's definitely on that wicked shit, but it's also on the slow side. Yeah, there's no fucking impressing me whatsoever. It's like I've got something to say about everything.
Final piece, and on the trails and sand dunes of the Manistee, I'm the light bearer of the morning star. I'll pull your eyes out and fuck your stuff, and then under the sign of the cloven hoof, I drink rain from the footprint of the
Exactly.
wolf, and now once a month, I holler to moon, hunt, and bring doom like the Ruger.
And the flow is so fucking broken.
So witness the power of the
Maybe he's meant to do it like that.
I can change form like a skinwalker, cause I'm the wickedest motherfucker.
Okay.
You are now mine. I'm the infidel, hot like the flames of hell.
I agree.
Out here on the kid, like I'm the devil himself. I'm the infidel, hot like the flames of hell. Out here on the kid, cause I'm the devil himself.
Oh wait, the light is red and the camera is on. I need to remind myself to start acting scared now. That's how the girl looks. Oh, wait. Oh my god. There is something scary in this cabin. There it is. I am scared. Ah. You know, like her fucking acting ability in this music, in this music video, you know what it reminds me of? They're eating her. Oh my god. What was that, Ghoulies or some shit? I can't remember if it was Ghoulies or Goblins, one of those two. But that's what that reminds me of. Sure, like her acting chops basically consist of that guy. Acting. They're eating her. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that all about? Like that last fucking... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Did I just see an ass shot? Give me a second. Yup. Yup. Tommy Wiseau for main stage. I did not heat her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah. Okay, Kanye West, settle down. Fuck. What the fuck? Just some of these little Easter eggs in this fucking music video. Chick's ass is popping out of a fucking mini skirt, and now Black Magic the Infidel is doing like the reverse Kanye. Fucking what the hell is good? Why? It's art. Yeah, it was a little bit pimply in my view. I was meh. But like, oh my god. Okay, so just what was this? I'm from Wisconsin. I don't know. But like, okay, so for the beat's tight. The dude's flow was kind of fucking slow, and then he gets into then after that he gets into the fucking verse, and the verse is so fucking brutally chopped up. It's so fucking hard to just get into it. Like, listening to the dude's flow kept fucking taking me out of the rhythm of the beat. Once again, this is like one of those situations where it's like, if you're going to submit some shit, which I don't know if they did or not, I still need a fucking answer to this question. Did you submit the package, or did Psychopathic like do this for you? let's see. I liked it. It did not suck. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I give it a 6 out of 10. It's a little bit above average. Um, but like I guess like I'm only giving it that because of the fact that it's like outside of being like the cookie cutter hip hop flow and the typical fucking trap music shit. Like this is unique in its own way with its terms of flow. So I'll give it that. But like, I'm gonna shit on the music video if I see shit that I think is funny to make fun of. But like obviously I'm trying to focus more on the beat, the flow, and and the lyrics, and whether or not like what is being put into this package is going to, in my view, look or sound good on the stage at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Oh, I do like funny. But like also like I find funny in different forms, whether it be like, okay, this is obviously funny, or ironically or accidentally funny. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't intend on certain things to be funny, but I can still find something that makes me laugh because of the ridiculousness behind it. Yeah, I crack on things all the fucking time. But like what I really want to try to put my focus on is the beat, the flow, the lyrics, and whether or not this is actually going to come across as something that's going to draw a crowd at the Gathering of the Juggalos. And so far, like the one thing that I feel that has done its job so far has been Zay. And I might be wrong with this one. Like dude has the voice, the vocality to to have that draw, but he's gonna need something with a little bit more high octane in order to fucking feel, in order to get me to fucking draw. And of course, these are all my fucking opinions. All right, so next one, Bloodshot Mafia. And the music video that is on the fucking website is My High Wicked Style. He's not an AI artist. Well, I don't think any of these guys are. So hopefully this one breaks the fucking barrier. Impress me, Bloodshot Mafia. Ska! Oh god, stoner rap. Okay, so this definitely has that fucking Cottonmouth King feel behind it. You know what I'm saying? So, I know that a good majority of juggalos are fucking potheads. So, like, this might be something that will draw the juggalos. But I don't fucking do drugs, so, I don't do drugs, I don't fucking drink, so that's definitely not something that's gonna get me to fucking come in on it. Especially with, like, juggalo stoner rappers, where if it ain't about weed, then I don't know what it's about, I guess. But I do like this, drugs are bad, okay? Okay, I can't hate on this beat. Essays with fucking reggae. Like, I can fuck with this. I mean, like, honestly, with the way that Cottonmouth Kings fucking did their shit on what was it, on High Society? Like, that actually got me to want to listen to them, even though I wasn't smoking pot as a teenager. And so when they came out with that album, High Society, I used to listen to it front to back, even though I don't fucking smoke. And so like this is kind of like giving me that same kind of feel, you know? Okay, yeah. He's got a different fucking flow. Okay, he's in Spanish now. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's like Mexican Bone Thugs and Harmony, bro. Mixed with Cottonmouth Kings. I fuck with that. Like, just the change up between the two. Because, like, check the fucking change up. So you've got one dude that's just like cookie cutter, and then the other dude just pops out with like Spanglish fucking Bone Thugs. God damn it, Trailer Park. These dudes never lost a sock check in their life. See what I'm saying, though? See what I'm saying? Oh, see, this is fucking fresh. Now with, like, I've been having this fucking ska punk kick, so I hear this offbeat shit a lot. And fucking listening to this shit is, I fucking like this.
When I'm counting, blowing pleasies on 420 with my hammer. Pray to God I don't make it to the slammer. Stay tougher than Teflon, running from Babylon, former gun. And take risks from the bomb, singing the same song. Sounding like box and shot, they better off get a shot and stop. Money pop and drop, no blowing up the spot so I can smoke my pot with pops.
Damn, this dude's got an interesting fucking flow style. He is a Jedi. Oh yeah, they're practicing that fucking role, man. They're getting like this whole music video is about them fucking walking on their way to shoot some dice somewhere in El Paso, Texas, and they're fucking smoking weed while they're fucking doing it. Like that's the whole thing. That's the whole music video, bro. Oh shit. Oh yeah, they're fucking smoking weed. And the fact that my fucking like yeah, they off that wacko exotics. Bro, dude, I can only imagine how they're fucking gonna fucking go with fucking Airheads, man. So, Last Supper for Fools. Yo. Fucking agree with that one. So, like, that... Okay. So, because of my personal fucking listening to a lot of ska lately, I can definitely fuck with that song. Even though I'm not a fucking pothead. I can still appreciate good stoner fucking hip hop. At first, I was like, oh god, this is gonna be just. At least it wasn't like Ansie's fucking dirty video. And as a video producer, um, I do appreciate the fact that there were a lot of cuts in that shit. But I like that one. I like that, and that's something that I can actually see going over well at the gathering. All right, so we've got the other one coming up, and it's Bluntfield with the song Idiocracy. I wonder what this is about. Oh my god! Yo! Yo! Okay, so the music video is what's setting me off, like right off the rip. It's like, holy shit, they live, bro. Put on the fucking sunglasses. Here we go. But it's also funny because, like, at the same time, he's talking about Idiocracy, which made it, like, the song title immediately made me think of the movie Idiocracy, but then it opens up with They Live. So I feel like we're going to be seeing some fucking political shit. Yep. Is that Gavin Newsom? Yeah. Let's see what all these say. Marry and produce, buy, obey, no independent thought. This is your God consumed. Stay asleep. Yeah, see, like, okay, I can fuck with this because I see this exact same shit going on in the real world right now. You know what I'm saying? Chat GPT prompt, make me a politically conscious Hollywood undead song.
About past and where we come from, the more I'm seeking knowledge. Is this really real? I realize conditioning that keeps us on a reel. Really analyze the evidence, and this is irrelevant for those the most intelligent. They're seemingly more celibate. Self-aware of precedent of kids would be a detriment, while lower IQs are procreating for the hell of it. That fluoride Matt banging out so many kids because he doesn't have the wits. The contraceptives is short-sightedness on how to live. This isn't evolution reproducing. This is counterfeit and shouldn't count a bit. And so they multiply, as do the problems lie ahead for generation.
He's wrestling the fucking cop. I got a feeling that bro is definitely fucking doing the whole fucking like hot rod Rowdy Roddy Piper thing, but I'm also thinking that, like, I so far I've seen 2 different fucking clips that he has put out of Donald Trump during the 2016 presidency. So, loves this lefty rap. Is that why this is the video on the website? Probably. But also, Violent J has actually been the one that has put his politics out a lot more than fucking Jump Steady. For the record, I am a lefty, but I think it's cringe. Like, I'm on the opposite, so I'm just kind of laughing at it. I'm MAGA. So, like, watching this, I'm looking at this now as a form of comedy. See, here's the thing, though. It's like both sides actually have the same answers. Like, in a sense, it's like we both want the same thing. We just argue over how we want it. You know, that's really all that it is. But what about Guy? I'm pretty sure that this dude is lefty. Like, because like I said, you know, it's like I'm seeing a whole bunch of fucking shit, which is interesting because everybody in this scene right here seems to have a lot of guns. You know? Like, for somebody on the left, I'm very surprised that there's a lot of fucking guns. Because the left don't really like guns. They want to take our guns.
clear and targeted, it's real
I came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
simple. Insecurity is marketed. Girls idolize Kylie Jenner types in her life. If they buy all of her products, then they'll be alike. That's just a lie.
Put on the sunglasses. Put the sunglasses on.
Instagram promotes those thoughts, likes, and nonsense. Well, guys chase the hyper-masculine adoners complex. Maybe Maybelline or maybe management is many made to make perfection, like there was their own idea. Market in distress for best manifest, and more believers, masterful manipulation, saying this is what'll fix her. But really, all it does is guaranteeing that she slips up, disregarding if she cuts and stops with that elixir. It's a slow demise, and those thoughts override. Saddest part is she doesn't even know why. Yeah, it seems that there's probably a constant stream policy of bleed and dishonesty, and constantly stopping any conscious philosophy. Monopoly, dream turn dystopic prophecy. Have you even looked around? Can you feel the fear and doubt?
Pro-life and sunglasses do make a difference.
If you break it down, we're consciously a vibration, ripple effects of our minds.
This is so cheesy.
More power to constrain, keeps a population docile, obedient, and trained. Does anybody even know the nutrients we need? Sold food-like products every day of the week. See, subliminal advertising every place that you meet. There's a business in that. A population.
And that's interesting. Like it actually, that was interesting because like you hear that all our food is poison, like as the like the little kids in the ad lib, and it's like yeah, and then when we try to get somebody to actually do something about it, then everybody bitches, you know, because it's not on their side, which is fucking dumb. Like I could literally stop this show and fucking go the next hour about some of the dumb shit that I've been seeing, but I'm not gonna.
But
I fucking dig, I dig the fact that this dude made a video based on They Live. I fuck with this. I mean, yeah, Trailer Park, don't get me wrong, I'm glad with that too. It would have been the same way where it was just like, I can guarantee you that there'd be somebody on your team if if it was the other way around and we had a liberal as a, you know, like if we had a Democrat as president, even if it was Kamala, and they were just, and somebody on your team was just like, ha, we're getting rid of Red 40 before the Republicans could. How do you feel about that? I'd be like, cool. I don't care who does it as long as we get the fucking results. And that's something that a lot of people tend to miss. But like seeing this music video, it's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna fuck with this dude, even though you can clearly tell that he is on, like, he's kind of on that political left side of the spectrum shit. And I'm the exact opposite, but like I said before, you know, I feel like both teams want similar things to happen. We just argue primarily on how it's being done and who it's being done by, you know, because like there are certain things that people on the left have been screaming for the longest fucking time, and now it's being done, and they're mad that it's being done because it's not being done by their person. It's like, who gives a shit who does it as long as it's for the betterment of our fucking country? But like, the system obviously is very corrupt, and it's people like Bluntfield who is showing in his own way that fucking factor, you know? Okay. And we get to see static at like fucking 5 frames per second. I'm still a fat kid at heart for life, but we got a big obesity problem. Yeah, trust me, bro. Like I've become part of the problem myself. So okay, as even though I was focusing primarily on the music video and everything, and the production of it and all of that, which I thought was really dope. Okay, so the beat I fuck with. I like the dude's flow. And like I said, like I actually am down to fucking listen to what this dude has to say. Being the fact that I kind of have been for the last year or so, diving into a lot of stuff going on in politics. You don't like any political music, so you were tuned out. I mean, like for me, it's like politics has slowly become like an interest of mine. For the longest time, I was not interested in politics. I felt like politics didn't belong in my fucking, in my wheelhouse, in my inner circle, in my life even. But as it turns out, now that I'm in my 40s and I'm finally starting to see things a little bit differently. So I'm actually interested in seeing this type of stuff. And maybe this dude might, uh, I don't know. Maybe this dude might fucking kick it. For me personally, like I'd be interested in seeing that just to hear him do Idiocracy because I actually, because that way I'll just be screaming fucking quotes from They Live, during the entire fucking thing. The entire fucking time he'll be like Idiocracy, and I'll throw sunglasses at him. Put on the sunglasses. But me, it's like, okay, like I know that a lot of people, some people get turned off from politics just due to the fact that, half the time they're not even sure what to fucking believe. All right, so nevertheless, let's not go into a tirade about politics because that would be the end of the show. We're going to go ahead and get into the next fucking song, and the song is called Ironic from hashtag BPTF, which stands for Bulletproof and the Fool, even though it's like a group of 4 people. All right, so here we go. Maybe it's the same thing as like Hootie and the Blowfish, except it's the other way around. It's Bulletproof, and that's the name of the band, and the lead singer is the Fool. I don't know. He needs to have 2 dudes doing a fight scene like his whole set, like in They Live. Dude, that would be awesome. All right, so here we go. Here we go with Ironic by Bulletproof and the Fool. Oh yeah, that's a good fucking picture. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? What? Shot on location at a local skywalk. What is this? Unk too old to be rapping like Bismarcky over an overpass. No, like, I'm listening to this and I'm just like, I'm thinking to myself, remember that dude in Baby Boy who used to be a member of the Hoovers that was like fucking Baby Boy's mama? That's who this dude reminds me of. Because he's just like, being on the streets ain't real shit. Yeah, dad rap. Possibly. I mean, he's like wearing the fucking tracksuit and everything.
See, we speak a different language, different style, different flavors. I live my life most dangerous. Yeah, this paycheck paycheck. Been waiting for the break, yeah. But it still ain't came yet. Ain't no
This is that smooth fucking.
just relaxing.
This is like very smooth rap.
Times borrow, got no time for sorrow. So live your life like there's no tomorrow in sight. And we'll
Okay, all I'm thinking right now is, okay, so you've got a bunch of people that are listening to ruthless murder rap, and then you've got this one dude with a song called Ironic and saying, you know, the street life will get you killed. So please don't do that. And then, this chilled out, feel good music with this hot blonde chick in the background with the mini skirt. But this is about as far as it fucking goes. This is booty. The old dude definitely buys all the studio time for all these other cats, so they let him in the crew. Booby shirt. But playing in the background at the gathering, this is fine. Yeah.
while you drift and get more tricky than you thought. Clip you, then they dipped, and that's the ending to your plot. Yet again, it ain't exactly what they think they thought. When they flip around and get clipped back by the ones they think they got. Really, it's a cycle, we just trying to break it now. Really, it's quite simple, I don't need to break it
I mean, this is like uplifting shit.
Bank account got me about to fuck around and hit my bank like
It goes back to the fucking de-lyrical thing.
And let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end someday.
Broad. Random guy. Broad. Goofy ass random guy. Another guy. Sock check guy. And that was it. Unk t-shirt, got nothing but dead brands on it, bro. Got Kmart, Chi-Chi's, and Circus. I mean, hey, I can fuck with that as a hell of a throwback, though, you know. All right, so that did nothing for me. Like, that's just gonna be fucking background filler noise for 15 minutes, as far as I'm concerned. I don't want to hear positive, uplifting shit when I'm at the gathering of the Juggalos. I want fucking violence and debauchery. You know, why is it famous? I'm learning. Like, and on top of that, like, that music video wasn't all that great. What the hell was that? Alright, so next we got Brotherhood X and the song Grimy. Please, please, please fucking impress me! Alright, so far so good. AI brain.
Load 'em up and put your problems in the magazine. Hold it up, yank the trigger in a racing team.
Don't look at the camera.
Get the hint that my aim is mean. But if he ducks and starts to run, I'll put it through his spleen. They really gotta do it, but see, they push me there.
Okay, so just so everybody knows, the word spleen in violent murder rap is common. Because you don't hear too often people talking about the fucking spleen. I mean, oh, you know this dude? He's dope. So, like, I'm not hating on that. Like, just keep in mind, I'm just saying that shit to be funny. But, like, just don't look at the fucking camera. Now, it's funny to transition from Ironic by Bulletproof and the Fool to this. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal through rap entertainment.
The trigger in a racing team. I know these bastards get the hint that my aim is mean. But if he doesn't
Fuck around and find out. Nice.
They really gotta do it, but see they push me there. I'm in the bomb and a monster, these bitches should get scared. Cause I'm the one that bucks, at you coward fucks. I'm dropping lead to your septum and toss you in the trunk. Catch you slipping, fuck that, let me catch you with it. Shoot the block up and Swiss cheese your mama's kitchen. And if I catch you through the dome, that's the fucking mission. OTI lost his mind, better pay attention. I'm visualizing everything that I'm reciting out. Bullets ripping through the ride, hear him scream and shout. Leaving my violent thoughts up in the vocal booth. You keep on testing me now, you'll bring about the truth. Load 'em up, we on a
In a fucking Dodge Challenger.
release the monster deep inside me. They all say music is therapeutic. Better to cruise past the neighbor at your house and shoot it. Load 'em up, we on a mission.
See, yeah, now we got something going on.
Release the monster deep inside me.
Found out.
Music is therapeutic.
I like the fucking camera, like the fucking the security camera footage, because it's like when they left their house it said FAFO, and now here they're robbing a house and it says found out. Terrible getaway car for snow and ice terrain, you know. But I fuck with this so far, yeah. Sock check hack. He has a White Sox hat on. Yeah, but you know he digs Duck Pope.
I'm so sick, I need a doctor. None of them can help me. Go to all my therapy sessions, stay mentally unhealthy. Visions of execution, bullet holes exit through them. Bloodbath, aftermath, what the fuck did I do? I cannot explain the pain that's inside of my brain, no. About to blow my top.
Okay, there's a problem with this robbery. They're wearing Brotherhood X merch. All of them. All of them are wearing Brotherhood X merch. Gee, I wonder who robbed them. But yes, violence. Did you really need to kill him?
Take the rocket launcher and start shooting at some helicopters. I'm out here if you want beef, well it ain't hard to find me. I walk the streets a bloody mess, I'm fucking getting grimy. Load 'em up, we on a mission to get grimy. Vocal booth release the monster deep inside me. They all say music is therapeutic. Better to cruise past the neighbor at your house and shoot it. Load 'em up, we on a mission to get grimy. Vocal booth release the monster deep inside me. They all say music is therapeutic.
Interesting.
Better to cruise past the neighbor at your house and shoot it.
Holy shit. Bro, what the?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's like that.
What was in the fucking briefcase? What was in the fucking briefcase? Alright. Let's see, why is every act forklift certified? Jump needed a verification. This is why I quit the fucking industry, because of the fact that, like, I don't have a forklift certification, therefore I cannot be on main stage. Anybody who doesn't have a forklift certification ends up renegading. Never seen 3 overweight dudes rob a house, I'm just being honest. Right. You would think that they would need a better fucking getaway car than the fucking Dodge Challenger. But, like, okay, so fucking beat I fuck with. The dudes can fuck, you know, like, I can fuck with this song, like, okay, so that's definitely on some Juggalo shit, and I can see that being, going over with the fucking community. So I would definitely give my stamp of approval on Brotherhood X. So, like, okay, yeah, that's something that I can fuck with. They robbed a Culver's, that'd be believable. No, like, they robbed a Chick-fil-A in the name of Jesus. That sounded better in my head. Alright, so next song that I'm going to play is Celtics, Wish Them Well, featuring D Him. Alright, here we go.
Let's go.
What?
Let me talk to y'all. Yeah. Yeah, y'all will never know how much work I put into this. Flowing every single day, yeah, I always straight to this. And I've been on top, yeah, I'm known to make a movement quick. You better move it, bitch. Yeah, I'm really just like Ludacris. It's ludicrous that you really think you've been doing shit. I'm it, you walk in the club and they all like, who is this? My team taking notes, stacking ammo like students did. And I'll be writing a fluent script and none of that boring shit. Writing lines so quick, looking at it will make you sick. Better step back or get hit, I'll let you take your pick. I'll run up on these haters.
I fucking like the bass on this beat.
Keep on with that shit, I guarantee I'm leaving a mark. You left us with scars, why be shoot for the stars?
See, this guy is not forklift certified, but he did just get his CDL. Yeah, I mean, like either one of those two jobs would be able to get him to fucking get that ski-doo. You know what I'm saying? Jason, you still doing that rap thing, huh?
Thought you were dope, but you ain't been spitting the bar, and every bar you spit just wasn't that hard. Yeah, I feel
I can only imagine the phone call that a lot of these guys are getting. So, we're not going to be able to afford to pay you to work on the destruction stage, but we can give you a free ticket to the Gathering of the Juggalos. That's how Rob gets half of his fucking acts. You know what I'm saying?
like everyone been having a really big ego. Y'all know they just been soft and puffy like a Cheeto. Safely sending shots, but they like Shaq shooting free throws.
Dude, you're drinking Coors Light. You are not that cool.
Y'all ain't no G's. Y'all some motherfucking weirdos sitting at the door just peeping.
Bro don't even have a gimmick. He wears this getup daily. No, his gimmick is, his name is Celtics. His gimmick is he's Irish American. That's the whole gimmick.
Some peepholes, my team full of G's that be running by the street. Y'all play the Game Boy, ain't using cheat codes.
Ain't using cheat codes and ain't sending Dre. Nah, nigga play with me, then he be laid down in the grave. You better use your helmet before we aiming at your head. Man, we known to go and spin, and I ain't talking about no Ferris wheel, cause you know my
Oh god, dude, this, like that. No, the black dude was drinking the Coors Light. The white dude's not, like, I haven't, like, I think he was, like, rolling up a blunt, but that's about it. But, like, okay, look, this. That, like, oh my god. Like, the fuck. Oh, look, another Ski-Doo.
At the door, just peeping through some peepholes. My team full of G's that be running by the street. Y'all play the Game Boy, ain't using cheat codes.
Ain't using cheat codes and ain't sending Dre. Nah, nigga play with me, then he be laid down in the grave. You better use your helmet before we aiming at your head. Man, we known to go and spin, and I ain't talking about no Ferris.
Oh god.
You know my niggas really like to spin. Wish him in the wish away and hope a nigga wish
Can't tell you how much I hate this dude.
might as well call me the killer whale. If you wanna lay down, then we gotta read him a fairy tale. I'm all about that shit that you saying. Nigga play around and make a nigga turn Super Saiyan. And for a couple bands, that's what a nigga was saying. And then my nigga booked me to Colorado. So what you saying, nigga?
What the fuck is this? This is like the gangster rap version of I'm on a boat. Oh, there's a camera in my vicinity. I'm a dope boy, dope boy, dope boy. Okay, what the fuck did I just watch? Okay. That does nothing for me. That just seemed like some typical fucking cookie cutter bullshit to me. Type of motherfucker to bring Fanta to the gathering. Ouch. Right? And instead of saying, what up, juggalos, he's going to be like, Cleveland! You know what I'm saying? Like, I could do better than that. I can do better than that. Probably not in fucking recording. Production, like, the production of the music video was fine, but, like, just everything about that song was just like, yeah, this is definitely a What Up Columbus guy. Like, I feel like that's not going to go out very well. Alright, so, this is another one that I'm kind of anticipating, which is Double Homicide, featuring Lady, which Lady is Scuzzy's wife, Scuzzy of Double Homicide. Song is called Down and Out. Juggalos alert. Here we go.
What we do start this morning with
Hey, look, it's Gunru.
Grand Rapids. We've been following it all morning long. Police say 2 people were shot and killed overnight.
Now to breaking news in Grand Rapids, a suspicious death investigation, now a double homicide as Grand Rapids police continue to search for a suspect.
And we're going
You know what makes this interesting? I know every fucking location that they shot this at.
Now, to a developing story in Inkster, and that's where a double homicide investigation is unfolding at a home.
Got them summertime highs and them wintertime lows. Can't see what's behind my eyes while looking further down the road. Keep up burner Ricky cold, 6 below, he with the stove. I've been trying to make it better, but that's just never how it goes. Keep it cool and play your role. Darker days might take your soul. I've been working overtime.
Lady, don't smile at the camera. God damn it, woman.
9 to 5 and hit the shows. I've been going out my mind, but I can never let it show. I ain't never letting go, but it gets harder every day. Keep my guard up every way.
Wow, okay, whoever they got to fucking record this and fucking edit it is pretty dope.
Hardest weight up on my plate, and I can't make it go away. See these demons in my face, and all they seem to
That's
do
not
is hate.
Gunner
I
B.
just wanna hate them back, but sometimes feel I can't relate. I can't get my head on straight, don't know why I even try. Sometimes I think this is my fate, but wish it all just was a lie.
Up and down like
What up, Eric?
My life feels like it's close to over. Reach out, get cold shoulders. Freak out, it's getting colder. Sober life I try to live. Time's tough, it's hard to quit. It's looking
Damn, dude, Scuzz is fucking upped his product, man.
Hold up, it's sinking in. Load up, don't think again. You show up, I pull the pin. I'm not the one that just talk. My mood switch, I go off. I flip the script and take loss. At the bottom, fuck what it costs. When you down and out, it's hard to climb. From the gutter, stay on the grind. I put it work with that overtime. I'm serious.
Yay! Fucking overhead shot.
Never win if I don't try. They hold me down like weights. I keep it moving, don't waste time. Fall down, get back up, let's do this. Ready for war and I get stupid. Running back like beats, I loop it. You wonder with us, you foolish. When it comes to the beat,
Right?
stupid. And I'm all drunk off of the fluid. I'm about to pop off, it's brewing. Fuck around, get tossed, I'll lose
Don't
it.
know how I wound up here, spun right out the atmosphere. Against my every fear, my life was supposed to be so clear. But like ever, it came with a kick, left me broken, left me sick.
She can flow.
Groggy head is pounding like a bomb and tick tick ticks. Why am I so pissed? Shit, why do I exist? Getting harder to resist these.
Oh, I know that fucking corner.
Barely hanging by a rope. I think that I am losing hope. Tired from this windy road. Take the wheel, I might let go.
Well, we are continuing to.
Yeah, lady fucking can flow. Like, this is light work, I'm telling you, though. Because, like, she can fucking chop, too. Like, this I'll fuck with this, like, hands down. But not just because, like, I'm friends with Scuzzy. But and not just because it's fucking local shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've known this family for decades. For like almost 20 years, I've known Scuzzy and his brother Sapo. And by the way, that's not Sapo. But like, still, like, yeah, she like, dude, she's going on 5 with this fucking track.
Follow breaking news out of Kalamazoo. Police detectives are now shifting to a homicide investigation after 2 bodies were found at a home on the city's north.
But yeah, like, I know every fucking location that they're shooting this shit at. Like, that right there is on the west side. When a female can rap, they usually kill it because of sexism and such. Like, dude, when I remember seeing her, like, her husband Scuzzy and Scuzzy's brother Sapo, they have like a 3-person set on, you know, through Morlock Records, and they actually opened up for Bone Thugs. She had this one fucking track where she just went off and just straight chopped the entire fucking time, and had a whole bunch of bitches in the front row just screaming and losing their fucking minds. Like, they can fucking, like, she could fucking go. And that right there, like, that's her on a fucking slow day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this is definitely one of those ones that I want to fucking see. I want to see Double Homicide. Because they are my fucking people. Gunru fucking represented on the 3rd stage. I had her lined up for the podcast and she passed like 3 weeks later. Oh, Gangsta Boo? Shit. Oh, okay, that's fucking terrible. But yeah, if you're gathering, I definitely, like, that's one of my other recommendations. Like, so, just because of, you know, being, you know, them being local, and I know the family, and all that other shit. Okay, so next up on the fucking list is Dread. Now, I saw this fucking promotion package for this group and I was definitely interested. Because it definitely screams like wicked shit or new metal or maybe a combination of the two. I don't fucking know. But the song is called Agony. We're gonna check it out. Oh, yay! Seizure warning! Alright, who's ready to fucking suffer from epilepsy? Like, we're gonna watch this like the fucking Porygon episode of Pokemon. Warning. This video may potentially trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discussion is advised. I totally butchered that. Here we go. Okay. Ooh! Oh shit! Yes! Finally! A fucking metal band. And that's the song. I guess so. I fuck with it. I agree, Trailer Park, yeah. We have Slipknot at home. We also have Mudvayne at home. This makes me feel like this is what Mudvayne should have been after Dig. I've yet to see anybody holding any ghost nuts, though. They should, but they haven't been listed yet. I like this. I fuck with this. Like, this is definitely something that I'd be interested in. Yeah, I'm definitely down to watch a metalcore band crash out on stage, because that's exactly what this feels like. Yeah, this definitely has that fucking feel that, like, metalhead juggalos are definitely gonna fucking dig this. I liked this. So, like, this is it's definitely one of those fucking solely fucking different than everything else that we've seen so far. And thank God. Like, cool. Like, we're gonna have a fucking metal band. This is gonna be fantastic. I'm down to watch that. I don't give a fuck what time it is. Well, as long as it doesn't impede with some of the other people that I would rather watch. You know what I'm saying? All right, next one we've got is Evil Steven, and the song that was chosen is called Stomp. Stomp. So, when he says stomp, do we say like swoop, swoop, or something? I'm more glad you have a healthy body. Like that fucking that fucking lead singer of Dread, man, he was flooding in that goddamn jumpsuit. Here we go. Oh, this is some Jugmade shit. What is this? Okay, it's actually just Stomp. Why was there an H in Stomp then? Yo, 2008 called, they want their YouTube video back. Like, this definitely has, like, 2008 YouTube rapper vibes to it. But yeah, I definitely dig it, though. The sound, I do like the sound. Kill a C Jr. For real. And then, so let's see, what did Trailer Park say? That dude with the white beanie that looked like Playboy Cardi is a handsome guy. I'm not gay, but he's a handsome dude. And the juxtaposition of the masked dude is making him handsomer. What I'm really curious about is the token white guy in the fucking background. Is he gonna do anything? The lighting is good. I feel like that is just one fucking light bulb hanging above the camera shot. It's just, I didn't even notice him. This definitely has fucking YouTube rapper vibes. What is this music video? It's just like three guys that are just kind of just like 2/8 chord, yeah. I get the feeling that they want to stomp his face. Windows Movie Maker could make this video for real. What the hell was this? Bro. Okay, so what the hell is this? Stomp his face. Like, dude, they literally made a fucking death rap video talking about fucking stomping a dude's face. You know what that reminds me of? Feet on my face. What? Feet on my face. That guy. He better have made the beat, or he's just a hanger on. Fucking yeah. They made a fucking death metal horrorcore rap video with a song that literally could have been written for Flip Flop the Clown. I'm curious, but like you could tell the dude is definitely in that juggalo rap vein, you know? Like it's definitely in that fucking rap in that fucking juggalo rapper vein. See, yeah, with the grindcore logo, baby metal from me to you. No shit. All right, so we got. Let's just do the net. Let's filter on through. We've got this next one. The band or group is called Falling Under, and the song is called Strippers and Cocaine. All right, this is definitely already sounding gathering worthy, because we definitely got our fair share of both of those, strippers and people who do cocaine. Look up the rapper's Cemetery. That dude is blowing up, and he has this 2008 look to his shit. You're gonna have to remind me, like, after I get done with the many weeks of time that I'm gonna have to spend fucking with these videos. Because once I'm done with this, then we're gonna look at the icon stage shit. We're gonna look at the major stage shit, and then after that, maybe we'll continue on. Okay. Yep. Dang, that dollar is just hanging on to that symbol for dear life. Damn, dude, when did KG get buff? What the fuck is going on? A fucking pimp just comes in. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, I can fuck with this sound. No, I don't want you to be the fucking stripper, bro. Just stop. This is interesting because it's like a bunch of fucking buff dudes and neckbeards of all different ages and all that blending together for this. It's interesting because like the drummer looks older, looks like the oldest guy in the bunch. Yeah, she's a fan. How much you want to bet that these motherfuckers are going to be able to get, like, chicks from Wickedly Beautiful Ninjets dancing on the stage or something like that to this fucking song? Like, while covered in white baby powder. You know, to simulate strippers and cocaine. Or even the Juggalesque girls. Like, I could honestly see Bridget Bites fucking grinding a pole to this or some shit. Basic. I mean, it's basic, but it's also based. I can see it happening. Damn. The dude's got a fucking pre-roll right here in his hat. Did he just do a guitar trick? Cocaine. Okay. Dude, you already said that. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Like, the feel of that was actually pretty good. And definitely in our Juggalo community, we have our fair share of strippers and cocaine, and even our strippers on cocaine. I mean, shit, you take a look at fucking, shit, maybe these guys ought to just say, fuck it, we'll also host the Miss Juggalette pageant, because there you go, you got strippers and cocaine on there. And strippers on cocaine. I mean, shit, take a look at our most recent Miss Juggalette winner. You know what I'm saying? Alright, continuing along, the next one is, Freaky to Pimp. But there's like nothing on here. So I guess this song is called Till the Wheels Fall Off. But it says it's 2HK. So I'm assuming that this is a fucking group that Freaky to Pimp is in. I'll be able to point out to you which one's him, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I got a picture of him sitting right here. Or maybe I'm wrong. What am I watching? Oh my god. You might as well just start off this shit with White People Taco Night. We're getting taco shells from the grocery store. Because that's what it looks like here, is it just looks like a fucking white people block party at a fucking beach house. Or some shit. Juggalos can't fully fucking relate to this, fam. Oh, okay. I have to say this, just right off the rip, it says, you know, like, party people from California. If you go to the Gathering of Legends website right now, and you take a look at Freaky to Pimp, everything about his fucking promo picture package says California. Dude is wearing like I said this last week, I think, when I was being descriptive about his fucking promo picture. Dude's wearing a fucking black and white flannel shirt, and he's riding a pimped out fucking bicycle with the Dayton spokes and everything. You know, like the high-rise fucking handlebars and all of this shit. I'm like, that is a usual fucking Cali thing, you know, where they fucking pimp my ride bicycle edition. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and go back to this. Computer analyst. Yeah, white people barbecue. It's another fucking feel-good song. And that dude in the fucking flannel shirt on the left is definitely bleamed up. So this dude on the right is who I believe is the Freaky to Pimp. He looks kind of like the same dude in the fucking promo package. But the dude on the left in the blue flannel shirt definitely is bleamed up. This is the fools from earlier, 15 years older. Right, like they just hopped in a fucking hyperbolic time chamber and fucking came out 15 years older. Oh damn, they're putting ice in the bong. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll do the gathering. There's a lot of marijuana smokers in there. Okay, that dude's a juggalo. Fernie Fern. That's why he got fucking hired. No, he's got that Hatchet Man tattoo on his fucking bicep. Right. Like, this type of shit needs to play during the daytime, because at the night, like, this is like that filler, this is the filler shit, but at nights when we're fucking kicking it hardcore and wanting to listen to shit like Dread and Falling Under. But yeah, they're juggalos. You can clearly tell. They're fucking just... Dude, you got kids around and shit? Like, what the fuck? Boobs. Yeah, this is like a fucking barbecue at my ex-girlfriend's house. Hey, yay. With Rat-tat-tat. So, yeah, like, I guess that's okay for what it is, but it's like, I agree with Trailer Park. Like, this is the shit that you ought to be listening to at 2 in the afternoon while you're just chilling, fucking barbecuing with the juggalos. Nobody's... Like, I don't know. Maybe there might be some people that are going to be kicking it at the fucking stage. I don't know. But it's like, I'm not fucking... I'm not, like, watching that music video and listening to that song, I'm not excited about possibly seeing them perform. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So, we're going to do one more. And after that, that's going to be the end of the show. And we'll continue on with the other videos at another time. So we're going to end it with Fury and Trey Pound with the song Riding Through. Okay, yeah, it does say through. For a second there, I thought that said thorough. Riding Through with Fury featuring Trey Pound.
We riding through, taking shots, hit the show, make it pop, smoking blunts with some thoughts, fuck the cops, fuck the ops, the party never stops, let the bass drop, lethal records in this bitch with Trey Pound from the chop shop. Just that party joint, me and Fury tag team them like the Hardy Boys, ain't no black eyed peas, but you know this a retarded joint, we the shit, other rappers kinda sounding like a farted noise, just that banger in the club, shorty shaking it, break the bankroll, ain't no faking it, never coming lame, no mistaking it, true to the game and it's lame how they hate it.
Yeah, shout out to Trey Pound.
Hit this dude quick once and we make it hit. She like the way the beat bump, it's a favorite. Asking how my thing hangs, she wanna play with it. Ain't no road to the riches here, bitch, yeah, we paving it. Always step it up, yeah, you know we upgrading it. Acting pussy in this bitch, then
finally some ass in a video.
Top won't stop till we attaining it. Juggalos for life, yeah, we claiming it. Hate the government, but in New England, I'm a patriot. We riding through shots, hit the show, make it pop.
I like that line. That's how you make a video, damn it. Right, with a bunch of strippers and dollars and Trey Pound throwing dollars. Like, just grab a whole fucking brick, take the fucking thing off and throw it. Make it explode like a cartoon. That's just in my head, though. Here we go.
like I am just a cop. What? I'ma take you with me like I'm Puffy in the spot. Got nothing but a towel line. Gucci on the tag, nothing you can frown on. You be in the back, I be getting raw dog. Pussy get attacked like we wearing Sean John. Fuck the internet, I'm back on my bullshit. Live in
I'm surprised not one single pussy lip has popped out on accident.
I'm the grimiest person. Shoulda never introduced me. That is for certain. Turn the bass up. Watch them screw their face up. I'ma get the bag. I got money from the waist up. You were
Yes, there's nothing wrong with the stereotypical rapper videos with strippers and money. It's a psyop. I mean, like, fucking MC Search back in the day, he ended up saying making videos like that is just like, it's too easy, I guess I could say. I've been on Ned and Lit Patrol seeing if YouTube let it pass. Maybe if the fucking content behind it is educational, I guess. I don't know. That's how you get away with putting titties up on fucking YouTube, is it's got to be an educational video. Kitties! Oh, there you go. There's your fucking into on why the dude is at the gathering, because he made a mention of the fucking gathering. Hey, look, a 5. Okay, yeah, you can definitely tell dude's fucking down. Dude, every chick in this music video collectively has one double D titty. Like, you gotta be a good rapper like Trey Pound or it doesn't count. Yeah, you're right. Damn it. Okay, so, like, it's good to see Trey Pound. Maybe he might be there for that fucking shit, but Fury getting the fucking cosign from Trey Pound. Alright, I can fuck with that beat. The way that the dude flows, like, I feel like that, yeah, this could definitely be something that is another one of them feel-good boys. So, we definitely can see how that is, like, that can be a good one. $17 will get you access to all these OnlyFans girls accounts. No shit, right? So, that's basically it. Like, I'm out this bitch. It's midnight. I've got to fucking get up out of here because I got work in the morning with my own fucking job, because I'm actually working, you know, like I said before, I'm working for myself. So far, this collection of music videos that I just peeped, some of them I'm not fully fucking convinced with, but there are a couple of them that I actually was surprised with. For the most part, it just doesn't feel like my cup of tea, but you know, who knows? Like, it might just be poor selection based on whoever the fuck selected these music videos. But most of them have been misses. So hopefully I'm wrong for the Gathering of the Juggalos. Now, not to say they might all deserve their spots, but I don't know. Come gathering time, when we gather, we're just going to have to see for ourselves. But all right, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Thank you guys for coming in, watching these videos with me, participating up in the chat. Next week, we will continue with part 2, starting with Gavin Gunn and trying to push out as many of these other ones as we can for this shit. But all right, until next time, though, I'm out this bitch. Check me out on Twitch if you haven't yet, twitch.tv/CrazyMcCormick. If you haven't yet, follow me on this motherfucker. And I'm out this bitch, y'all. You guys have a good one. Deuces.